that's the way it is.
Gonna have to be.
Yes. One repeat.
One repeat.
boss. Yeah. Yes.
Until we're not.
Yeah, right. Hey, there you go.
Am I getting doubling for this thing?
Oh, this one. Is the other one supposed to be on? Right.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you. Good morning, or almost good afternoon. My name is Kristen Tobin. I'm the Associate Dean of Student Affairs here at NECO. On behalf of our trustees, our students, our faculty and staff, we're so happy to welcome you to NECO's, New England College of Optometry's Commencement, honoring the class of 2026. We also welcome those of you joining us via live stream. So everyone here and everyone who is maybe all over the globe, thank you for joining us. I've had the pleasure of working with this graduating class since they were going through the admissions process, and I share your excitement and pride. They're a wonderful group of students and human beings. Before we begin, I just have a couple quick notes to help our ceremony run smoothly. First, please take a moment to silence phones and any other electronic devices. For the safeties of all our attendees and to avoid blocking the view of others, we ask that you remain seated throughout the processional and throughout the ceremony. We do have professional photographers that will be taking 2 photos of every graduate, one as they receive their hoods and one as they receive their diplomas. You're encouraged to take your own photos and videos, but please stay in your seats and do not stand in the aisles or approach the stage. To make sure that every graduate's name can be heard and everyone can see as their graduate receives their diploma, please refrain from using celebratory items, including noisemakers, balloons, confetti, during the ceremony. Thank you so much for helping this be a special moment for all of our graduates. Now, I would ask that you please rise and remain standing as the procession enters. Please remain standing until the processional is complete and all the graduates are at their seats.
Welcome, graduates. Please be seated. Today, your families, the trustees, faculty, staff, and alumni of the college join me in celebrating you and your accomplishments. I would now like to recognize and thank our faculty marshals for leading our faculty and students in the processional today. Faculty marshals are senior members of NECO's faculty who have been nominated based on their outstanding service to the institution, excellence in teaching, and respect from their faculty colleagues. This year's faculty marshals are Dr. Stacy Lyons, Professor of Optometry, Dr. Beena Patel, Professor of Biomedical Sciences and Disease, Dr. Thomas Andrea, Assistant Professor of Clinical Optometry. Would Dr. Lyons, Patel, and Andrea please stand? I'd like to take the opportunity to introduce you, everyone sitting on the stage, and our special guests. I'd like to ask if the Board of Trustees would please stand at this time and be recognized. Would members of the President's leadership team please stand? Would Dr. Clifford Scott, President Emeritus, please stand and be recognized? Would honorary degree recipients, Mr. Yavar Ali Khan, Mr. H. Eric Cushing, please stand? Would President's Medal recipient, Yvette Waddell, please stand and be recognized? Graduates, you have the privilege of learning from internationally respected scholars, researchers, teachers, practitioners, and academic leaders. Will the entire faculty please stand and be recognized? I would like to recognize the following special guests in the audience. When you're called, please stand. Will the guests of our honorary degree recipients and Presidential Medal recipient please stand? Thank you. Will the representative from the class of 1976 who is here with us to celebrate and represent their 50th reunion, Dr. Walter Potasnik. Thank you all for being part of this special day with the class of 2026 and our awardees. Let me take a moment to officially welcome you to your commencement ceremony. And I have to say, seeing you all here supporting our amazing graduates is inspiring and it's motivating to all of us. Thank you. Congratulations, doctors. You have reached a significant milestone, and now you embark on the next chapter of your journey as a medical professional in the ever-evolving field of optometry. As the next generation of leaders, you hold both the responsibility and the privilege of shaping how people experience the world. The knowledge you have gained and the connections you have built throughout your time in optometry school have provided not only a strong academic and clinical foundation, but also a lifelong network of peers and mentors who will support you throughout your career. Trust your expertise and always place your patient's well-being at the forefront. Listen attentively, show empathy, and communicate clearly to ensure your patients fully understand and appreciate their care. You are now part of an exceptional alumni community with a proud legacy spanning more than 130 years. The future of optometry is in capable hands. Stay connected with NECO and keep us informed of your professional and personal accomplishments. Strive for excellence. Inspire those around you. And be the driving force of positive change in the world. As I end my 8th year as president, I find myself reflecting on what NECO has taught me. NECO feels more like a community than an organization. As I walk around campus, I often hear NECO proud. NECO proud is more than healthcare is not equally distributed and never has been. Let your work challenge that. Let your presence in a room make it fairer. Optometry is not just a career. It's a commitment to human dignity, especially in moments of vulnerability. You now carry that trust. During my inauguration, I committed to the college that we would all work together in preparing today's optometrist for tomorrow's optometry. Many of you have demonstrated resilience throughout your training, and to say that has been admirable would be an understatement. I read recently, I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination. You adjusted your sails. You trusted us. We trusted each other. Our commitment to providing you with the skills and knowledge never wavered. We continue to enhance the curriculum and your experiences to prepare you for tomorrow's optometry and the opportunities that come with it. At NECO, our vision is clear: to lead the education of optometrists who are both technically fluent and deeply human. Practitioners who can harness the power of algorithms and technology without losing the art of healing. In that future, empathy and technology are not at odds. They're partners in care. Allow me to share a few pieces of advice that have helped me through my career. Make time for family, friends, and colleagues. Nurture those relationships. They're key to your journey and your well-being. Work hard and stay curious. Learn things you don't know yet. Technological innovations will keep changing what we do, and lifelong learning will keep you relevant and effective. And finally, learn to prioritize what matters and align your strengths with those priorities. Your priorities will shift over time. Adjusting your strategies will be essential. As you embark on your journey, please remember the oath you're about to take to serve all patients with compassion, integrity, and professionalism. Never forget the impact of how your work changes others' lives. Never forget, our patients are not just a set of eyes, but individuals with unique needs and concerns. Be an advocate for patients. Be an advocate for optometry. Go and do good things. Serve your communities. you now have a gift. I hope today gives you the chance to celebrate with classmates, family, and friends, while also giving you confidence that the future and your potential are yours to create. I hope you feel, as I do, that becoming an optometrist was one of the best decisions in your life, and that it will allow you to make a real difference for those you serve. You are prepared, and after today, you'll become leaders who will create the future of our beloved profession. I know it hasn't been easy, and I know we can expect great things from the class of 2026. Together, we are NECO proud. Congratulations again, and I wish you every success, and I can't wait to see what you do next. It is now my privilege to introduce the next commencement speaker this morning, Richard Heller, Esquire, Chairman of the Board of Trustees. Welcome, Rick.
Good morning. What a wonderful day this is for the graduates and for their families and friends who made this moment possible. I want to welcome distinguished faculty, honored guests, and families and friends, and the 2020-26 graduates, and say congratulations. Before I begin, well, this will be probably most of my remarks, is the profession you are entering today is very personal to me. And it makes me so proud to participate in this graduation. As many of the students would know about this disease, I was born in the early 50s with retinopathy of prematurity, which meant I was blind in my left eye and very nearsighted in my right eye. And frankly, it never occurred to me that those would be challenges because of my eye care professionals. I always wanted to play baseball, and I practiced taking ground balls in the backyard. I practiced batting. But you know what? At the end of the day, it is very hard to hit a fastball with no depth perception and being nearsighted. So my window of success as a baseball player, or my ceiling rather, was almost non-existent. But as I was growing up, my professional eye care providers, my ophthalmologists, my optometrists, were always advocates for me in the 1960s. I remember they said to me, you can do anything you want to do. So as I grew up and I began to look at colleges, I interviewed in the late 60s with a prestigious institution. And the interviewer said to me during the interview, now remember I'm 17 years old, and the interviewer said to me, you know, I really don't think you can do the work here because of your eyesight. You can imagine how devastated a 17-year-old is at that point. And he said, you should apply to this other institution because there'll be less reading. I was devastated. I went back home, told my ophthalmologist and optometrist, and they wrote a scathing letter to the admissions committee of this college. And needless to say, I went to that other institution, did a lot of reading, and became a lawyer, which involves a lot of reading. The point is that my professional care providers in the 60s were advocates for me and always said there was no limit on what I could do and there was no ceiling on what I could achieve. And I became a lawyer, and I have lived a very successful and confident life. Which brings me to the profession you're entering, that you will be those advocates for people in my position. You will not only provide eye care for a child, you will help that child read. Not only provide eye care, for an adult. You will help that adult maneuver and be comfortable in the world we live in. Not only provide eye care for somebody who has illnesses, you will identify other illnesses that will be able to be treated. Remember that any patient sitting in your chair will have put their complete trust in you, not only to provide the eye care necessary, but to help them integrate their life into the world so they not only can see fully, but they can experience life fully. The profession you are entering has I'm personally gratitude for what you are going to do and become. I want to also take this opportunity to thank your friends, families, and loved ones, because without their support and patience and backing, you will not be here today, and they should celebrate in this moment. And in addition, I want to thank the faculty of NECO, the clinicians, and the staff for not only the education they have provided you, but for the training and leadership skills, as you will be the future leaders of eye care. And I am so proud to participate in this journey for you. Once again, congratulations to the graduating class of 2026. And on behalf of the Board of Trustees, we wish you all the success in the future. Again, good luck and congratulations.
Thank you, Rick. Today you're becoming alumni of the New England College of Optometry. As alumni, you will represent our alma mater and make us NECO proud. It's a lifetime association with your fellow optometrists. Let me now introduce Dr. Thomas Andrea, President of our Alumni Association, to offer a greeting. Welcome, Dr. Andrea.
Good morning. We're gathered here today to honor and celebrate the graduates who sit before us, recognizing all of their hard work and dedication over the past 4 years. This is the culmination not just of their efforts here at NECO, but of their decades of schooling, discipline, and sacrifice. But this is not the end of their journey, merely an inflection point. From this day forward, you will go forth as representatives of the field of optometry and as alumni of NECO. As you move forward in your lives, your careers, you will never be without the support and guidance of the widest network of alumni in the optometry world. Once your degree is conferred, we will transition from being teachers and students to colleagues, one and all. You are inheriting a landscape that is ever-changing, with rapid advances in scope of practice, access to information, and the uncertain impact of artificial intelligence. It can seem daunting to stay abreast of all of these changes, but I know that your class, your generation, are up to the task. Your patients, your communities will look to you to be a beacon of light in a world filled with uncertainty and misinformation. In the pursuit to do no harm, you must be prepared to illuminate those around you and provide clarity as you have been trained to diagnose, to treat, but most important of all, to educate your patients as only you can. I have had the pleasure of getting to know your class over these past 4 years, and I can confidently say that you are, as individuals and as a whole, inspiring. Your perseverance in the face of adversity, your adaptability to an ever-changing environment, your grit and your good natures have filled me with confidence that you are prepared for what comes next. Each of your paths will be unique, but know that as you set forth, the community of the alumni of NECO are there with you. So, congratulations to the graduating class of 2026. Get out there and do some good. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Andrea. Each year, NECO awards honorary degrees upon recommendation of the Board of Trustees to distinguished individuals who have furthered the body of knowledge in eye care, expanded access to eye care, especially in underserved communities, and have made outstanding contributions to the welfare and development of the college or communities in which we serve. This year, we have the privilege of awarding two distinguished individuals the Doctor of Humane Letters at our ceremony today. Each of these recipients has been an innovator who has made outstanding contributions to the profession, and you will have the opportunity to learn more about how their work has shaped how we serve others. I'd like to welcome Dr. Gary Chu, Vice President of Professional Affairs, to introduce our first recipient.
Good morning, everyone. And in particular to the class of 2026, congratulations. Over the past few years, I had the privilege of getting to know today's honorary degree recipient. And I can tell you, some people talk about making a difference. Mr. Ali Khan lives it. I should mention that Ali and I share something in common. We are both immigrants to Canada. A shout out to Canada. And because of that shared experience, I have a deep and personal appreciation for the journey that he and his family have taken. It is not a small thing. It takes courage, resilience, and an unshakable belief that your efforts will matter. All of that is present in everything Ali does. Mr. Ali Khan is a registered optician and a fellow of the National Academy of Optometry. He is an educator, a leader, and a tireless advocate for the vision care professions. In 1994, he founded the Academy of Ophthalmic Education, known across Canada and beyond simply as AOE. What he built was not just an organization, it was a movement. AOE brought together eye care professionals across disciplines, creating a platform for shared education, collaboration, and the elevation of patient care throughout Canada and into the United States. He has spent decades advocating for the advancement of eye care to ensure access and quality of eye care for Canadians. My interactions with Ali, like so much in life right now, began through Zoom meetings and phone calls. And yet you could tell immediately that he was different. A person with passion, drive, and a Rolodex filled with names and connections. He would mention this person and that person, and you would wonder how he knew them. You soon began to realize what sets Ali apart is the way he navigates the world. He is a natural connector. He sees possibilities where others see distance. And the result is that the spotlight shines brightly on those he is helping, never on himself. Then when you finally have the opportunity to meet him in person and meet the people he's been talking about, you see he does not just have contacts, he has relationships. Deep relationships built over years of collaborating with one another, grounded in trust. And these relationships are not only with people who look like him or think like him. They span all walks of life, from politicians to healthcare professionals and to entrepreneurs. These individuals respect him. They value his advice and opinion. He walks in a room with any kind of individual and he finds the common thread. He is not afraid to pursue an idea, but he never pursues it alone. He brings people in and builds bridges between worlds that did not know they needed each other. Lastly, I had the pleasure of meeting his children and his grandchildren. When you spend time with them, you understand immediately where they come from, the respect, the warmth, the drive to make a difference. Those are not just Ali's values, they are family values that he's passed on to the next generation with great intention. It is my absolute honor to introduce the recipient of this year's honorary degree, and I have the distinct pleasure of being the first to address him as Dr. Ali Khan. So please welcome Dr. Ali Khan.
Thank you, Gary. Good morning, everyone. Over the past few years, I had the privilege of getting, sorry, I'm on the wrong page. I feel I cannot tell you how overwhelmed I am right now with emotions. I'm humbled, I'm honored, and elated to be for the opportunity to address this gathering in this magnificent historic location. I have no words that can describe my feelings and gratitude for being selected to receive this honorary degree from an institute that has been the leader in optometric education, research, and clinical excellence for over 130 years, New England College of Optometry. Thank you, NECO. Thank you all on behalf of my family. My son is an alumni, and I'm very fortunate to be standing on the stage here while he is seated as the Board of Trustees behind me. That's how our relationship with NECO is. First and foremost, I congratulate the graduates. This is the culmination of your 4 years of hard work and dedication. I congratulate your parents, siblings, and life partners who have supported you wholeheartedly in every way to make this day a reality. I also thank the faculty and the institution of NECO for providing you with such high caliber education in optometry. Today is the unforgettable day when your journey in the world of vision care commences. This is your day to celebrate your achievements. You now join a fraternity of the profession of optometry, which is the heart of vision care. As primary air care providers, you carry the bulk of vision care. Allow me to share a small story from this industry and profession. The story of an immigrant from India, that's me. On November 21st, 1968, long time ago, most of you today who are graduating are like my grandkids. Historic day in my life. I was 23 years old and had $8 in my pocket, no special skills or professional degree, and a deadline to immediately find employment. I had lost my father when I was 16 years old, and with my widowed mother and 5 siblings who were my dependents, I had left them behind provisions for their survival for 1 month. So I had a 1-month window of finding a job, transfer funds so that they can survive, and there was no e-transfer and there was no electronic drafts. Thank God that I had my maternal uncle in Toronto, who himself was trying to settle down in Canada, a great support given the circumstances. It was already snowing in Toronto. Cold and wind made it feel like I was at the North Pole. My uncle forbade me from stepping out until he got me some warm clothes and a proper garment for the fast approaching winter. That meant shopping for new clothes on the first full day in Canada. My uncle took me to the iconic department store of Canada, the Eaton's. They were the Macy's of Canada. Little did I know that a friendship would develop with the Eaton's family in 1983. And George Eaton is my best friend. We are like brothers. This can only happen in Canada or in USA. Sky is the limit. However, on the morning of Friday, November 22nd, my mind was racing to find a job, even if it meant washing dishes. While my uncle and aunt were at work, I started leafing through the classified sections of the Globe and Mail newspaper. A large and highlighted ad caught my immediate attention. It said, optical technician wanted urgently. I called the phone number and the receptionist put me through to an optometrist, Dr. Sid Fabish, the sole owner optometrist of an independent, full-scale optometry practice in Midtown Toronto. Dr. Fabish's first question was, do you have Canadian experience? And I replied, no sir, I just landed as an immigrant to Canada last night. And there was silence on the other end. But I said, I'm willing to work in any capacity. Dr. Fabish replied, I need urgently someone with experience. However, I want to interview you. I cannot guarantee the job, but you have intrigued me by calling me after arriving here last night. This is the time for you to take some rest and get jet lag over with. He set up an appointment for me to meet him in his office at 8 a.m. on Saturday, November 23rd. This is 1968, and gave me directions how to walk up to his office, which was half an hour from my uncle's apartment. The cold temperature and my first exploratory walk to the Crown Optical felt like an eternity. My face felt frozen, and my lips would not move to say hello. Dr. Fabish was very kind. He wore his half glasses down his nose, and I explained to him my urgency to find a job and send money home for my mother and siblings. I could see in his kind demeanor that perhaps God is going to open this door for me. He explained that this was a very hard and challenging skill, and how I will have to work with glass, etc. And in those days, 100% lenses were all glass, and all you did was work with diamond pencils and glass cutters. After the interview, he patted me on the back and said, I'll get back to you before the end of this day. Go home and rest. I have to discuss this with my lab staff. In the meantime, my uncle was wondering where I had gone on a sunny, cold Saturday morning. We had a late brunch, and he tried to calm me down about the urgency to find a job. Around 4 p.m., the phone rang. My uncle answered the phone and passed it on to me, saying, your call, Dr. Fabish, is on the line. I felt as if my heart had jumped into my throat. Dr. Fabish said, hey, we have a proposal for you. I have a good feeling about you, and I will take you on as a trainee. We will teach you a skill which is in demand. However, your salary will be the minimum wage of $2.25 per hour, and we will also pay you $10 a week for working 8 to 12 on Saturdays, plus Saturday breakfast with the staff. That was good. This was the beginning of my career. The skill was tough, but I soon realized that this is the industry for me to explore and adopt. I decided to join Ryerson and take the optician's diploma course. The rest is history. Life moved on. By 1978, I was the lead faculty of the optician's course at Ryerson University, and fate brings Dr. Fabish back in my life again. His son, Paul Fabish, was in my class as my student, and a brilliant one. Today, Paul Fabish and his son run one of the biggest wholesale labs in Canada, called Plastic Plus, like if they are a family business. This profession is hereditary. 3 or 4 generations of many families are leaders in this field. Dr. Harold Stein, world-renowned ophthalmologist of Toronto Bachner Eye Institute. His son, Dr. Raymond Stein, and his granddaughter, Rebecca Stein, are a prime example. Harold was my mentor in academia. He opened the doors for me in ophthalmology. I see in the audience Dr. Trevor Miranda from beautiful Vancouver. Hi, Trevor. His daughter, Naya Miranda, is graduating with you all. Congratulations. Another family carrying the torch. Both Trevor and Naya are members of our esteemed faculty of AOE. One of the highlights of my career was the creation of AOE. the Academy of Ophthalmic Education in 1994. I believed strongly in collaborative vision care, ophthalmology, optometry, and opticianry work and should work hand in hand to deliver the best vision care for the patient. Yet there are overlaps in scope of practice. I believe the overlaps should unite and strengthen bonds between the three O's, not divide them. That work has to continue, and it will take a long time. AOE became that vehicle. We set the much needed trend of sharing education with each other and find pathways to develop our skills to build bridges between the three O's and achieve the goal of providing seamless collaborative eye care for the profession. AOE has the faculty from the world-class ophthalmology clinics like the Bachner Eye Institute, Kensington Eye Institute, Toronto, to name a few Canadian institutions, and Wills Eye in Bascom Palmer in the USA. In 2001 and 2002 and 2006, I had the privilege of sitting in the audience like you, proud and humbled to see my son graduate from NACO and my daughter from Salis. They are in the audience here. For the graduates, welcome to a very strong family of optometry. You are the primary care backbone. The profession has come a long way in the past 100 years. You have several pathways to choose from. From clinical optometry to corporate and business sectors, your president, Dr. Pursu, is a prime example of how diversified his career has been, bridging clinical care, corporate leadership, and now the icon in academia. You cannot have a better role model. I will finish my speech with another story, a personal love story. In 1967, I met a girl very beautiful in Heart of God, Rosanna, in a generation where arranged marriages were the norm. We were the traditional breakers and rebels. We decided to get married. She will continue her undergraduate studies while I try and settle down in Canada and come back to marry her. On the day I was departing, she cemented her place in my heart. She used to wear a 24-karat gold chain around her neck. She took it out and said, "Take this with you. You can sell it and have some money to help while you are there." And that's when I felt a responsibility that I have to multiply this generosity hundreds of times, because you cannot find people who can give out whatever they have. That moment confirmed that this will be the life partner and the mother of my children. She is in the audience, my wife, Rosanna, and the mother of my 3 kids, and my grandmother, my 6 grandkids. Rosanna, thank you for being the anchor and an equal partner in our life journey for 58 years. This degree is as much yours as it is mine. Today is your day to celebrate. Thank you to my 3 children, my 6 grandchildren, for making history by witnessing this grandfather graduate. That's unusual. Thank you to my friends, Nick Sampson, Suzanne Lacorte, who came to honor me in Boston today. To my niece, Ruth, and her husband, Sandeep, who drove all the way from Rhode Island. Thank God. Thank you, USA and Canada, and God save all of us. Thank you.
Official. By authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of New England College of Optometry and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I confer upon Yavar Ali Khan the Doctor of Humane Letters degree with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining. Congratulations, my friend. would now like to invite Dr. Nicole Ross, Professor of Optometry, to introduce our second recipient. Dr. Ross?
Dr. Purcell, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished faculty, honored guests, graduates, families, and friends. It is truly an honor to introduce one of this year's honorary degree recipients, Eric Cushing. Mr. Cushing has dedicated himself to advancing the lives of individuals and families affected by autism through visionary leadership, extraordinary generosity, and an unwavering commitment to innovation and advocacy. Through his work with the Lurie Center for Autism and the broader initiatives supported by the Nancy Lurie Marks Family Foundation, where he served as president and also a member of the Board of Trustees, he has helped shape and elevate the national conversation surrounding autism research, clinical care, advocacy, education, and inclusion. His impact extends far beyond philanthropy. Mr. Cushing has been a driving force in bringing together clinicians, scientists, educators, and families to challenge conventional thinking and push the boundaries of what is possible in disability research and care. His vision and leadership have contributed to meaningful advances that continue to influence the lives locally, nationally, and internationally. More recently, Mr. Cushing has brought the same passion and energy and commitment to low vision and the blindness community. He has become a remarkable advocate for advancing low vision research and rehabilitation, supporting efforts that seek not only to improve clinical care, but also expand independence, accessibility, and opportunity for individuals with visual impairment. He recently established the H. Eric Cushing Foundation with a focus of funding research for age-related macular degeneration. What makes his involvement especially extraordinary and in a deeply personal way in which he engages with our NECO community. Mr. Cushing has graciously volunteered his own time within our student educational programs, and these interactions have left a profound impression on our students and embody the spirit of empathy, compassion, and patient-centered care that we strive to instill in every graduate. His generosity has also directly impacted student achievement and innovation. Through his support, students who have contributed to advancing knowledge in low vision and participated meaningfully to low vision clinical research are being recognized today as part of our graduation awards program. By championing these students and their work, Mr. Cushing is helping to inspire the next generation of clinician scientists, educators, and leaders in low vision rehabilitation. Mr. Cushing's dedication to advocacy, scientific advancement, education, and community engagement reflects the highest ideals of service and leadership. His influence has touched thousands of lives, strengthened our profession, and enriched our college community in lasting and meaningful ways. Today, the New England College of Optometry is proud to recognize his exceptional contributions and to celebrate the impact he continues to make across healthcare, research, and disability advocacy. Please join me in warmly congratulating one of this year's honorary degree recipients, Eric Cushing.
Thank you, Dr. Ross. At this time, I'd like to invite Mr. H. Eric Cushing to join us at the podium. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the New England College of Optometry and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I confer upon you, H. Eric Cushing, the Doctor of Humane Letters degree, with all rights and privileges thereunto pertaining. Congratulations, sir. Let's step over here. Let's move on over here. your speech.
Wow. Well, Dr. Ross, I'm truly overwhelmed. I'm truly overwhelmed. And by both Dr. Ross and Howard with such a accolade and honorary degree. But if anyone, you should all know, if anyone, just my microphone is so loud. Okay, if anyone really deserves an award, it is Dr. Ross for her compassion, for her knowledgeable, for her compassion, her passion, and her knowledge that she brings every day to her daily work. I have seen this, and it is something to see. She's devoted to her students and devoted to her program for the disabled at the Perkins School. And I think we should all give Dr. Ross a round. And now I return to the other primary person in the life of the school who's responsible for so much, Dr. Purcell. Howard Purcell. Dr. Purcell has led this institution into the 21st century, and you can feel confident and safe that he's going to guide this ship into the future in ways that you've never seen before, that are unimaginable today. So give Dr. Purcell. And now I truly mean this, I swear to God. My opening line is just like Dr. Ross's, but we didn't collaborate behind the scenes. President Purcell, Dr. Ross, distinguished trustees, esteemed faculty, proud families, especially the proud families that sacrificed so much, friends, and most importantly, the graduating doctors of the class of 2026. These fine people. Thank you for this incredible honor. Receiving an honorary doctorate in humanities from this historic institution of 134 years is a privilege that fills me with deep gratitude and profound humility. To stand before you, and you, the class that has really earned this, a room of individuals who have devoted themselves to preserving one of humanity's most precious senses is truly inspiring. To be able to see is the world. And the graduates of this school devote their lives to helping preserve that sense. And to those graduates, I would say that you've arrived at the milestone through years of unmatched dedication. I'd like to address the graduates. You survived the intense academic rigors, the challenging clinical rotations, and the precise training required within the halls of 424 Beacon Street and the extended campus. Today, your transition from students to healers. In your transition from students to healers, you have mastered the intricate science and beautiful science of the human eye. Yet, as you step forward into your careers, remember that science tells you how the eye functions, while the humanities remind you of why your work is so vital. Every patient who sits in your exam chair brings a unique human story into your care. When you optimize someone's sight, you do not simply alter a prescription, but you restore their independence. You expand the opportunities and safeguard their opportunities and safeguard their ability to connect deeply with the world around them. You are the caretakers of how human beings experience reality. The true humanities work requires action. It demands that we actively expand access to comprehensive and specialty optometric services and emphasize sensitivity to the health and well-being of diverse communities. Putting these values into practice and supporting the very mission you have lived by, your school, the New England College of Optometry, has made the groundbreaking decision to provide our students and the community with a new clinical training center and a new clinic of the future. So the school itself, as though if you already didn't know, is putting into action these fine words about humanitarianism and service to the community and caring about people and making personal relationships and creating a lifelong relationship with helping people potentialize their lives. And the school is standing behind its own words by creating a brand new clinic for eye care, especially for low vision and for the students to train with a whole new training center. And the Board of Trustees deserves some applause. Let's give them a applause. So my final words are, as you begin this next chapter in your lives, students, I want to leave you with the profound words of Helen Keller, who understood the true depth of perception. When asked what could possibly be worse in life than being blind, she said, the only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. Let your medical expertise always be guided by a grander vision for a better, more compassionate world. Go forth from this ceremony, not just as technicians of the eye, but as champions of human dignity, using your exceptional gifts to banish darkness and illuminate human experience. Thank you and congratulations to the very special class of 2026.
The New England College of Optometry prides itself on recognizing individuals New England College of Optometry prides itself on recognizing individuals of distinction who have made significant contributions in eye care and health education. A special privilege of my office is to award the NECO Presidential Medal to professionals who have made a unique impact on the college and its constituencies. There are many who lead and influence from the front, and there are those who do it without much recognition and fanfare. Our awardee this year has significantly influenced the progression of the eye care space for many years. It is truly my pleasure to introduce this year's recipient of the New England College of Optometry President's Medal, Ms. Yvette Waddell, Chief Executive Officer of the Brian Holden Vision Institute. I've had the privilege of knowing Yvette for more than 30 years, and during that time I've watched her grow into one of the most respected leaders in global vision care. What has always stood out to me is not only her intelligence and strategic clarity, but her steadiness, her integrity, and the genuine care she brings to both people and purpose. Through more than 3 decades with the Brian Holden Vision Institute and now as its CEO, Yvette has helped ensure that groundbreaking research translates into meaningful improvements in vision care around the world. She has carried forward an extraordinary legacy while thoughtfully positioning the organization for the future, always with a focus on expanding access, fostering collaboration, and strengthening our profession globally. Those of us who know her personally understand that her leadership is matched by grace, humility, and a deep commitment to the individuals and communities this work ultimately serves. For her sustained leadership, her global impact on optometry, and for the example she sets for all of us in this profession. It is my great honor to present the New England College of Optometry President's Medal to Yvette Waddell.
Firstly, I'd like to say congratulations. You've done yourself very proud and it's your day, so make sure you enjoy every minute of it. I'm very proud and humbled to be awarded the NECO Presidential Medal and thank Dr. Howard Purcell and the NECO leadership team for having confidence in me. It means a lot to be recognised for significant contributions to eye care and health education. To be honest, I'm a person who does not celebrate wins and just moves on with the next task. The wins come from working with exceptional individuals. I started my career in eye care in the 90s, early 90s, and I reflected on how I could share my thoughts of where we are today. CEO of Brian Horton Vision Institute, a leading vision research institute based in Sydney, Australia. Hard work. Show up when it's inconvenient. Go deeper than what you've been asked to do. Do the unglamorous jobs and work with the same energy of doing the ones that are visible. Determination. There will be doors closed in your face, roles you don't get, and ideas that fail. Determination is what keeps you in the room when the path forward is not obvious. Build your network. Your skills get you in the room. Your relationships keep you there. Invest in people genuinely. Be the person that gives before you ask. A bonus is that you will make lifelong friends. I have many friends in this stunning venue today that I've known for many, many decades. Street smart. Read the room. Understand the unwritten rules. Know who the real decision makers are, not just the ones with fancy titles. Emotional intelligence and situational awareness will take you way further than a perfect resume. Never give up. Every person you admire professionally has a story of failure. The difference between them and everyone else is simple. They stayed, they adjusted, they learned, and they kept going. You are entering the profession at the most extraordinary time. The myopia epidemic you will treat is waiting for you. Right now, somewhere in the world, a child is sitting in a classroom and cannot read the board. Their ECP will update their prescription and everyone will go on doing the same as what they're doing today. But here is what I want you to sit with today. Actual length and diopter growth we allow to happen in a child's eye is a potential risk we're handing them for the rest of their life. Retinal detachment, MMD, glaucoma. These are some of the consequences of high myopia. We are living through the most significant shift in the history of optometry. By 2050, half the world's population will be myopic. And the science is telling us loudly and clearly that we're not powerless. Myopia management spectacles, Stellest, contact lenses, MySight, products are all available today in the US. A child that starts treatment today could have a fundamental different visual future next year. And yet globally, the majority of children with myopia still leave optometry practices with single vision lenses and no discussion of myopia management. The gap between what the evidence says is possible and what happens in clinical practice is the space you've been trained to close. You belong to the NECO community. Exceptional myopia research, strong leadership, world-leading expertise in myopia management. The tools exist, the evidence exists, the urgency exists. What you bring to the conversation is the ability to say to a parent, your child's prescription is going to keep changing and there is something we can do about it. Every diopter and every millimetre of actual length avoided reduces lifetime risk. Every child you treat with myopia management is a future you're protecting. Not just their vision, but their ability to drive, work and read. The science has done their part, now it's your turn. Thank you.
How about one more round of applause for our awardees today? Congratulations. One outstanding characteristic of your class has been your academic excellence. This is evident in the fact that this year we have not one, but two valedictorians, both graduating with a 4.0 average. It is now my pleasure to announce this year's valedictorians, Olivia Carey and Carly Davies. Olivia grew up in Dover, New Hampshire, and received her Bachelor's of Science in Biological Science with a minor in business from the University of Maryland, College Park. Olivia will commission into the United States Navy as a naval optometrist for the next 4 years. Carly grew up in Terrace, British Columbia in Canada and received her Bachelor's of Health Science from Mount Royal University in Calgary. Carly developed a strong interest in pediatric care during her time working with Dr. Stacy Lyons. Carly plans to return to British Columbia after graduating to begin her career. Please once again join me in congratulating Olivia and Carly, the class of 2026 valedictorians.
And thank you for coming. As you can probably already tell, NECO chooses its valedictorians a little bit differently than other schools. On the very first day, we were lined up by height down the hallway. They obviously chose Carly from one end and me from the other, and then they measured the gap to make sure it was sufficient enough, and that's the only reason we are here today. No, but in all seriousness, my name is Olivia Carey, this is Carly Davies, and we are your class of 2026 valedictorians.
Speaking on behalf of our class on such a special occasion. To begin, we'd like to express a sincere gratitude to all the loved ones, both those who are here today and those who could not be with us, as this milestone would not have been possible without your unwavering support and sacrifice.
In addition, Carly and I would like to personally thank those near and dear to us. So to begin, thank you to my loved ones here today, my mom, dad, siblings, grandparents, and my boyfriend, and all of our loved ones who are not physically here with us today, but who have supported me along the way. Also, a special shout out to my NECO friends, especially the Steve group chat. Thank y'all for your love and your laughter over the years, as I could not have done it without you guys. And lastly, I'd like to thank God for his blessings over my life, as I would not be on this stage without him today, so.
And I would personally like to thank my incredible family, Mom, Dad, Kai, who show me what it is to move through life with kindness, curiosity, and hard work, and I wouldn't be standing up here without your love and support. And I want to give a special shout out to the Turks, Lorraine Apartment 3, and all my other NECO friends for the laughs, memories, and for making Boston feel like home.
So to the class of 2026, today marks a very pivotal moment in our lives. It's a moment where our achievements and our anticipations kind of intertwine to shape the pathway that lies ahead. So as we stand on the brink of this new chapter, let's just take a moment to reflect on where we started and how far we've come.
I still remember our very first day of orientation, watching that icebreaker beach ball bounce from person to person until I finally caught it myself, sitting there feeling completely sick at the thought of speaking to a room full of strangers. So you can imagine how I'm feeling right about now. But those same people are now the ones I consider close friends and colleagues, and it really does show just how far we've come in these last 4 years.
My very first memory at NECO was also on the first day at orientation, and I remember walking into this room full of these random eyeball-loving strangers thinking, what did I get myself into? But not only did the little pack of fruit gummies and the juice pouch that they handed us on the way in make me feel like a younger version of myself, but the room full of unfamiliar faces kind of solidified the feeling that I was just starting all over again. However, now I get to look out onto all of your beautifully familiar faces, and I smile with a lot of joy because it feels like we actually turned this NECO house into a home.
Over the years, we have built friendships and created memories that will carry with us well beyond today. It has been such a privilege to watch our classmates grow into confident, compassionate clinicians and to witness each of you evolve into the future of our profession. Standing here, we feel an immense sense of pride in our collective accomplishments and a deep appreciation for those who have guided us along the way.
So to our preceptors, professors, and faculty, thank you all for supporting us not only in our missteps, such as when I failed my very first proficiency that we ever took, but thank you also for supporting us in our successes, especially those that got us here today. Your dedication has not only shaped our clinical skills and abilities, but you've provided us with a sort of confidence and resilience to keep pushing forward.
And to those who have gone above and beyond, special shout out to Dr. Lyons for taking me to have my wisdom teeth removed last summer. You all have given us so much more than knowledge. You've inspired us, challenged us, and instilled in us a lifelong passion for learning.
We would also like to take a moment to recognize the late Dr. Maureen Hanley. For those who did not have the privilege of knowing her, Dr. Hanley was and still is one of the most influential characters in the field of optometry. Carly and I actually had the honor of getting to work with her closely over these last few years, and we wanted to express how grateful we are to have worked with someone who so selflessly invested all of her time and energy into shaping this next generation of optometrists.
We will forever cherish all the lessons she taught us, both in and outside the classroom, and we hope to honor her legacy as we venture into our own professional optometric journeys.
Speaking of journeys, y'all, this has been a long, wild ride, from the late night group study sessions, to the last minute crammings, to the panic texts and phone calls trying to figure out that one last question before we went in for a big exam. All of these moments meant everything to us.
We started as classmates and now step forward as colleagues, and as we take this next leap, I encourage each of you to not lose sight of what makes you unique. Your experiences, your perspectives, and your passions, because that is what will shape the kind of doctors you become and the humans that you are. We can't wait to see what each and every one of you accomplishes.
So congratulations, we earned it and we did it together. Let's enter this profession with a collective passion to really change the way people see the world. And let's do so through empathy, through ambition, and through our gathered expertise.
So let's mosey on into this next chapter with our eyes open to the possibilities ahead. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2026.
We did it!
You can see why we feel the future of optometry is in great hands. I would now like to recognize those members of the class of 2026 who have served on the student council during part or all of their 4 years at NECO. We are extremely appreciative of the time and effort you have put into your already busy academic lives to go that extra mile and take the extra hours to work with your fellow students and the NECO community. I will ask these graduates to stand as I read their names. Please hold your applause until they have all been recognized. Caitlin Andre, Shannon Shan Brady, Luke Carlson, Muhammad Faouri, Stephanie Ha, Saeed Habib, Bryn Johnson, Jacob Eng, Abby Ostrander, Michelle Shang, Charles Smith, and Isabella Botticelli Tarashik. Thank you so much for your commitment to the college. This year, we honor the outstanding graduates who earn clinical, academic, Scholarship, and Personal Achievement Awards at the New England College of Optometry. We will ask these graduates to stand as I read their names. Please hold your applause until all of them have been recognized. The wonderful thing is we have many awards, so hang in there. We've got some amazing students. First, the Personal Achievement Awards, the F. Dow Smith Award, Olivia Carey. Dr. Hyman R. Kamens Award, Naya Miranda. Dr. Edward Joseph Trundle Jr., Isabella Botticelli-Tarashik. The David A. Hubner 1986 Scholarship for Teaching Excellence, Mariam Abdel Kader. Faculty Scholarship Award, Michelle Shang. The Academic Achievement Awards, Valedictorian Award and BSK medals, Olivia Carey and Carly Davies. Our Salutatorian Award, Kareem Anwar Salah. Advanced Standing International Student Program Scholastic Achievement Award, Karan Joshi. William R. Baldwin Award, Lingjun Zhang. The Low Vision Award, Eichenbach Award for Excellence in Low Vision, Katie Mack. The William Feinblum Low Vision Award, Charles Smith. The Optelec Excellence in Low Vision Award, Isabella Botticelli-Tarashik. The H. Eric Cushing Next Generation Low Vision Rehabilitation Award for outstanding contributions to low vision are the following: Olivia Wynn, Shannon Shan Brady, Christopher Young, Erica Pacheco, Priyanshi Patel, Sophia Godin, Sunanya Merchant, and Bianca Guzman. The Ned Whitkin Leadership in Low Vision Award goes to Nina Jaganaran. Contact Lens Award, GP Contact Lens Clinical Excellence, Harjas Upal. The Outstanding Clinical Performance Award, William C. Barrett Memorial Scholarship, Hannah Milikich. Class of 1969 Scholarship, Annabelle Levin. The New England College of Optometry Clinical Award, Carly Davies. Pediatric and Vision Therapy Awards, the COVD Award for Excellence in Vision Therapy, Rowan Camille Kuhn. The Ira Schwartz Behavioral Vision Award, Rowan Camille Kuhn. The Good Light Equipment Award, Sophia Godin. The Bider Scholarship, Michael Patrick Dubian. The Madi N. Kufa Scholarship, Michael Patrick Dubian. The VSP AAOF Practice Excellence Scholarship, Gabriella Grandpierre and Kelly McGinnis. Please give these outstanding graduates a round of applause. NECO has one of the largest affiliated postgraduate residency programs in the country. We congratulate the candidates for residency certification, whose ceremony will be held at a separate event in June at the completion of their training. Their names and residency affiliations are listed in today's programs. I'd like to introduce two faculty members who have received special recognition. Their awards are especially meaningful because they are determined by the students who they have learned from. Dr. Beena Patel, Associate Professor of Biomedical Sciences and Disease, received this year's Foster Namias Award, selected by the class of 2026 for outstanding teaching, committed service to students, and superior knowledge in their field. Dr. Thomas Andrea, Assistant Professor of Clinical Optometry, received this year's Carol Martis Award, selected by the class of 2026 for excellence in teaching and outstanding service to students and to clinical faculty. Would Drs. Patel and Andrea please stand? Congratulations. Dr. Eric Weisberg, Vice President and Dean of Academic Affairs, will present the master's degree candidates, followed by the doctoral candidates. Dr. Weisberg, will you please join me at the podium?
Class of 2026 and all of our invited guests. I have the honor of what really is the best part today, and that's presenting the degree candidates. And for those of us that have dedicated our careers to education, sincerely, it's hard to describe the deep sense of pride that we have watching you receive the recognition that you've worked so hard to earn. When I call your name and you walk across the stage, there will undoubtedly be a flood of emotions and thoughts filling your head. But try to push through it, try to move them aside, to make some room, at least for a moment, to truly revel in the moment, to breathe in and digest the feeling, and do not for a second dismiss the weight of your accomplishments. We've seen your successes, your struggles, your high points and your lows, and you have accomplished a great thing. The knowledge, the experience, the perspective that you've gained over the past years is powerful. Use that power to do wonderful things. I wish you the absolute very best of luck in everything that you do, and I look forward to seeing and hearing about all the wonderful things that you will do. We'll be starting with the master's degree candidates. The Master of Science in Vision Science is designed to provide experience in vision research methodology through the development and execution of an original research project and the completion and defense of a research thesis. The program emphasizes research in an area of vision science that is determined by the student's interests and the expertise of the graduate faculty. MS degree candidates will develop skills that can help them contribute new knowledge to the field, help them assess new scientific developments relevant to optometry, and enable them to be more competitive for academic and industry positions following graduation. I'll announce the students who have completed the combined OD-MS degree, and when I call your name, please join us on stage. And please note that these students will be hooded later in the ceremony when they receive their OD degree. Mariam Abdel Kader. Shan Brady. Hannah Milikich. Yen Wang. Olivia Wynn. Dr. Purcell, will you join me back at the podium to confer the degrees? Congratulations to each of you. President Purcell, it is my honor and privilege to present the candidates for the Master of Science in Vision Science degree.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Masters of Science in Vision Science and all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining. Congratulations.
President Purcell, will you please go toward the diplomas? Dr. Thomas, Andrea, and Dr. Beena Patel will now join us in presenting the hoods to our doctoral candidates. And I'd like to invite Loveth Aleburu, the Executive Student Council President, to assist President Purcell in the presentation of the diplomas. It's my honor and privilege to present to you the candidates for the Doctor of Optometry degree. Graduates, as I call your name, please come forward to be hooded and receive your degree. Miriam Abdel Kader. Teralisa Akep. Teralisa will be hooded by her father, Dr. John Emmanuel Akep, IAUPR School of Optometry Class of 2015. Prashant Ambrose. Prashant will be hooded by his sister, Dr. Daphne Ambrose, NECO Class of 2021. Caitlin Andre. Mayoli Badoni. Bradley Bell. Neha Boparai. Shan Brady. Olivia Carey. Luke Carlson. Kevin Carter. Katie Cawley. Wayu Chai. Tiffany Chung. Nisha Chayani. Jorge Chinchon. Ayushi Chotai. Jaspreet Chauhan. Danielle Chung. Hoyoung Chung. Rowan Camille Kuhn. Jade Aliana Corpus Sapita. Shen Tui. Gabriela D'Alessandro. An Dang. Carly Davies. Heather Donovan. Michael Patrick Dubian. Allison Fan. Muhammad Fauri. Elsden Huchun Fong. Ziyang Fu. Kajol Garg. Danielle Georgievich. Deepinder Guman. Patrick Giblin. Sophia Godin. Gabriella Grandpierre. Benjamin Grantmeyer. Bianca Guzman. Stephanie Ha. Saeed Habib. Olga Lizeth Hernandez. Alexander Ho. Alexander will be hooded by his sister, Dr. Jacqueline Ho, NECO class of 2025. Hanifer Ho. Wentao Huang. Susanna Hui. Rita Ibrahim. Sofia Isaza. Samir Shajahan Islam. Manuela Ambrina Escobar. Faritza Jean. Nina Jagandri. Jiwoo John. Rizan Jinnah. Bryn Johnson. Karan Joshi. Meet Joshi. Tabarak Kadim. Ewan Kelly. Emily Ketch. Clarissa Kiyomura. Nancy Lay. Jessica Lee. Teresa Lee. Annabelle Levin. Zinyi Lee. Caitlin Liu. Kelly McDonald. Katie Mack. Balraj Malhi. Francesca Mancini. Anne Menchie. Anne will be hooded by her mentor, Dr. Jennifer Riley, NECO class of 2015. Madison March. David Martin. Michelle McDermott. Kelly McGinnis. Grace McMahon. Senena Merchant. Hannah Milikic. Hannah will be hooded by her mentor, Dr. Hillary Baker, NECO class of 2015. Naya Miranda. Naya will be hooded by her father, Dr. Trevor Miranda, University of Waterloo, class of 1995. Jacob Ng. Abby Ostrander. Erica Pacheco. Kishan Patel. Priyanshi Patel. Tulsi Patel. Ashley Payne. Karina Pokernick. Michelle Rabkin. Michelle will be hooded by her aunt, Dr. Galina Rabkin, NECO class of 2003. Siman Rajwani. Mario Emilio Romano. Zora Safari. Kareem Anwar Saleh. Arman Sandhu. Cassandra Santos. Michelle Shang. Michelle will be hooded by her mentor, Dr. Howard Purcell, NECO class of 1984. Loveleen Sharma. Shireen Shirazi. Charles Smith. Bryn Spielman. Jessica Spina. Vidyashni Sukumaran. Juliet Sullivan. Isabella Botticelli Tirashuk. Rupin Thiara. Simona Tolchin. Simona will be hooded by her sister, Dr. Zoe Tolchin, NECO class of 2007. Christian Tomasic. Jennifer Tran. Jordan Tran. Tina Tran. Alicia Trask. Danielle Tremblay. Alexander Zeppos. Alexander will be tutored by his father, Dr. George Zeppos, NECO class of 1993. Harjas Upal. Michelle Vaca. Julia Van Dyke. Yen Wang. Danya Weinshell. Boki Wong. Nicole Woodcroft. Olivia Wynn. Christopher Young. Jesse Young. Lingjun Zhang. Will the candidates please rise? President Purcell, I am pleased to certify that the members of the class of 2026 have fulfilled all the requirements for the degrees that the college awards in the study of optometry and are recommended to you by the faculty of the New England College of Optometry.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Optometry with all rights and privileges thereunto pertaining. Congratulations, doctors. Please remain standing for the optometric oath. I now call on Dr. Emily Humphreys, Associate Professor of Clinical Optometry, to lead you in the optometric oath, which can be found in your program.
Congratulations, graduates. You're officially an alumnus of the New England College of Optometry. As alumni, you will represent your alma mater and make us proud. It is a lifetime association with your fellow optometrists. Please join me in reciting the optometric oath that can be found in your commencement program on the last page. Join me if you're a graduating optometrist or an optometrist already. With full deliberation, I freely and solemnly pledge that I affirm that the health of my patient will be my first consideration. I will practice the art and science of optometry faithfully and conscientiously and to the fullest scope of my competence. I will uphold and honorably promote by example and action the highest standard, ethics, and ideals of my chosen profession and the honor of the degree Doctor of Optometry, which has been granted me. I will provide professional care for those who seek my services with concern, with compassion, and with due regard for their human rights and dignity. I will place the treatment of those who seek my care above personal gain and strive to see that none shall lack proper care. I will hold as privileged and inviolable all information entrusted to me in confidence by my patients. I will advise my patients fully and honestly of all which may serve to restore, maintain, and enhance their vision and general health. I will strive continuously to broaden my knowledge and skills so that my patients may benefit from all new and efficacious means to enhance the care of human vision. I will share information cordially and unselfishly with my fellow optometrists and other professionals for the benefit of patients and the advancement of human knowledge and welfare. I will do my utmost to serve my community, my country, and humankind as a citizen as well as an optometrist. I hereby commit myself to be steadfast in the performance of this, my solemn oath and obligation. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Humphreys, for leading us today in reciting the optometric oath. Today we have honored our graduates. I know that every member of this class has enjoyed the support of some very special people in their lives. Now I'd like to offer the graduates a moment to express their appreciation to families and friends who provided so much help. Will the families of the graduates, mothers, fathers, spouses, husbands, wives, children, and loved ones, please rise so that you can receive the thanks you so richly deserve. You may be seated. Doctors, the world needs not just your knowledge, but your conscience, your compassion, your courage. Expect great things of yourself, and congratulations again to all of the graduates. Please remain at your seats to allow the platform party, faculty, and special guests, and finally the graduates to fully exit the auditorium. And thank you all for sharing in this very special day.